Hello and welcome to our latest unboxing video. Today we have two of our favorite things, adult unprocessed books, like cookbooks. If you don't speak the language, that means cookbooks, and DVDs. I'm Eliza.
Amber.
Yeah, let's go.
This first one looks delicious. I'm super hungry.
That really...
No crumbs left.
I'm
Even if you're not a meat eater, that's what I was going to say, but like, is it Whole30?
Yes.
Whole30 endorsed.
Ah.
Recipes for everyday food made marvelous. Interesting. Luca's stuffed cabbage. Oh, this looks good. Kale and nuts and chicken. I really obviously just like the pictures. Like, am I ever going to make...
These are really good pictures. Yeah.
There's a lot of meat in here. Like, definitely a lot of meat.
Not a lot of carbs. Needless to say, if you're familiar with the Whole30. Yeah. This is sort of a more elegant, understated cookbook look.
Like a doorstop.
Yeah, it's really heavy. It's this thick. The Modern Cook's Year, more than 250 vibrant vegetarian recipes to see you through the seasons. Probably I'm more likely to cook vegetarian, though if someone cooked me that meat, I would not say no. Yeah. Oh, wow.
So like modern art and modern vegetarian recipes?
But I am a big fan of cookbooks that are arranged by the season. It's like summer, autumn, winter.
Well, you also get
Are we missing one? Summer, autumn, winter.
Spring?
Oh, spring has two sections.
Herald of Spring and First Warm Days.
Oh, that looks good. Beet and mustard fritters? Huh. This would be good for me because I am a member of a community supported farm in the summer, and I'm just always looking for things to do with vegetables. Chocolate and blood orange freezer cake? Wow, that looks fancy. Asparagus and coconut soup.
You know, I think it would be really great if someone made a cookbook just for like New England.
Yeah.
For people who get like the farm shares. Like, what am I going to do with these weird things that are thrown in my
this radish?
Bag?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Better Balance for Life by Clements, a 10-week plan. Banish the fear of falling with simple activities added to your everyday routine. Towel crumpling?
Huh.
I
don't know what that is.
Someone's feet crumpling a towel.
Oh, that makes sense. I mean, it's like seems like a small thing, but balance when you get older is so important because if you fall once.
Oh, I'm like, I did not read it as being balanced, like balance.
Oh no,
balance. I meant
actually...
like a mental balance.
No. This is like as you get older, so you don't fall down.
Okay, that makes all of this makes so much more sense. Like they're just like different exercises and things. Wow, I was like. That was the wrong thing for me to like. Towel crumpling, mental balance. I don't know. Any case, balance. Like
it's really important.
Physical balance.
Yeah, and I mean this might not be a book that like flies off the shelf, but I think it's a good one to have on hand.
Yeah,
because it's definitely something that.
And it's nice and short. Looks definitely.
This is called Cribsheet, a data-driven guide to better, more relaxed parenting from birth to preschool, which I think is kind of just a funny concept. Like all this data, and then you'll be more relaxed. But the fact is, in my own life, I actually feel like having a lot of data does make me more relaxed.
Really?
Well, I mean, like. Rather than just sort of having like nebulous, like, oh, I don't know.
Makes me feel like I should be more relaxed, but in the end.
Introducing solid food, physical milestones.
Looks kind of dry, to be honest. But I would love for someone to read it and tell me.
It's written by an economist.
It's data driven, so I would love for someone to read it and tell me if it...
I will. Maybe I won't read the whole thing, but I will definitely look at it.
Spiced. Oh, baby. Unlock the power of spices to transform your cooking. And this is America's Test Kitchen book. So you know it's going to be awesome. Ooh. Ginger, turmeric, frozen... Well, maybe not the frozen yogurt. But if it were just like ice cream...
I do all the things wrong with spices. Like I don't buy them whole and I don't grind them myself and I leave them in the cupboard for years.
But you're really good at seasoning your food anyway. Like it always tastes good.
Yeah, I feel like I do a decent job, but I probably could do better.
I think the biggest mistake a lot of people make from all of my knowledge of watching cooking shows is that they either don't add enough salt or they don't add enough seasoning in general. They just don't.
Yeah.
So this is awesome. I like my book.
I'm really excited about this one. Indian-ish. I'm a big one for like ish recipes where I don't really want to like go to all the trouble of being super authentic, but I like I don't know. So this is cool.
You can cook it.
You can cook it.
I like
nice.
the image. Oh. I like it. I like it. It's like pop culture-y.
Yeah, it's cool. So fun. No paneer, no problem. This is the kind of reassurance I need. Oh, look, she's using feta. Who knew you could just use feta? And these also great pictures. I think the cookbooks are really getting the message that we want the pictures.
We want modernized, like, styles of cooking, and I think that's good for, like, an Indian cookbook, because it can be a little bit intimidating and maybe seem a little too traditional.
And that's another one, too, where lots of times I feel like I go in Indian cookbooks and they're like, get all of these whole spices and then, like, roast them in the pan and then grind them all by hand, and I'm like, I'm out. So if I could do the ish way, maybe that would be good.
Yeah. Now,
DVDs.
Greta, Chloe Grace Moritz is in like, I feel like everything at this point. What is this even about? Naive young woman, New York City. Oh,
why is her head chopped off? What's going on?
I feel like I remember seeing this. I saw a preview and she finds I think this is the movie. She finds a purse on a subway, and there's like the person's phone number in it. So she's like, I'm going to return this purse to this person. And then like creepy things happen when she realizes that it was kind of like a setup. Yeah. It's rated R. It's disturbing.
So this is called To Dust with Giza I can't say his name, and Matthew Broderick. And I think it's like a dark buddy comedy, and what it is, it's about a guy who's Orthodox Jewish, and his wife dies, and he is really bereft. I mean, as you can imagine, but he also becomes very, very obsessed with the idea that like she's haunting his dreams, and he thinks that she won't be able to rest until her body's fully decomposed. So he goes to the local science teacher to try to figure out how long it will take her body to decompose, which is a lot of scientific inquiry, which I think he's not really supposed to be doing because of his religion. So, and then Matthew Broderick plays the science teacher, and they end up burying a pig and stuff because they're trying to figure out what's going on. So dark and about grieving, but also humorous.
So excited! How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World. I never saw this in theaters, even though I wanted to. Did you ever see this?
I'm not up on this series, but I've heard
it's
really good things. Yeah,
it's very good.
I think my kids watched it without me. Apollo 11, and this is.
Does it have Tom Hanks in it? No.
I do not know if this is
a documentary.
I think it's a documentary about the landing of the thing on the moon.
This doesn't sound like something that was in theaters.
Well, but Rolling Stone says it's a masterpiece. I think people are really into the moon landing right now because it's the anniversary.
Outlander season 4. Get on the list now if you want to watch it because it's probably pretty long.
Les Miserables, and this is the one without music, right? They don't sing in this one.
Oh, really? Oh, I would totally watch this then.
Right, and it has really cool cast too. It has Dominic West, David Oyelowo. I just can't say any of the names today. Sorry, guys. Lily Collins and Olivia Colman, and it sounds like it's a pretty dark version. Not that it's not already a dark story.
I've never seen it. I don't really know anything about it because I don't like musicals.
I think I saw the musical in like the musical theater, but then I forgot it. So
maybe I'll watch that one. Korea: The Never-Ending War, from 1950 to present day. So this seems like some kind of documentary. Yep. Probably pretty deep.
Yeah, they do really good documentaries. The Upside, based on a true story.
Oh, I wanted to see that so bad.
And this stars Kevin Hart and Bryan Cranston about a guy a quadriplegic billionaire and the man he hires to help him get around.
Yeah. Ends up like not being super stuffy and Happy Death Day to You. This is a sequel to the original Death Day. So, I don't know what more you need to know, but...
A lot of people like the first one, so... Hopefully they'll want the second one. Liam Neeson, Cold Pursuit. Am I having deja vu? If we already have this movie, or is it just very similar to the last one?
It's just Liam Neeson.
Yeah. A snowplow driver whose quiet family life is upended after his son's murder. Yeah, the last Liam Neeson movie was his family got murdered. And okay, anyways, you guys get the idea.
I think it's safe to say he's typecast at this point, but I don't know. Fighting with My Family. This looked really good. This is, for anyone who watches Total Divas, I used to keep up on it. Anyway, Paige, I don't remember her last name, but this is like her story. She's like a super young female wrestler who comes from like a family of wrestlers. And she just seems so cool. So I would kind of be interested. And The Rock is in this.
So is this like a biopic about her life? Or is
kind of, I think. Like a little like
maybe just
loose.
Like, yeah, based on...
But anyone who knows her knows that this is like her story.
Da-da-da. Isn't it romantic?
I wanted to see that one
with
too.
Rebel Wilson. And this is one where does she get stuck in a romantic comedy?
And is suddenly in a romantic comedy, yeah.
That's a really funny concept.
I know.
And people randomly start dancing and stuff because, yeah, that sounds fun.
To like wake up in a world where everyone's kind of like happy and...
But like surreally happy. I guess it would be surreal anyways because you never wake up in a world where everybody's happy.
Yeah, surprise, it's actually an episode of Black Mirror. Call the Midwife season 8. They just keep going with these. Yeah. I keep hearing people recommend it to me though. Yeah. Which is weird because I've never watched it, but...
I feel like someday I'll go back and start at the beginning. And
once it's finished, once you get like good reviews on the season finale, on the series finale.
And then I'll be one of those people who can recommend it.
Okay, that's it.
Bye.